All right, hi everybody. I hope your day has been going well. It has been a stormy past week here all across North Georgia. We've been dealing with a lot of off and on shower and thunderstorm activity, and it seems to be that that's going to be the trend as we continue our way throughout this afternoon, as well as throughout the next couple of days here across North Georgia, with even the possibility for a few strong storms at times. So before we get too far into the radar stuff and the rain and then also the heat that we're dealing with, let's talk a little bit about what we're seeing outside for Wednesday. Of course, we do these recordings every Wednesday just to give everybody an update on what we're going to see as we head all the way through the end of the week, into the weekend, and of course into that start of that next work week. So for today, for Wednesday itself, Wednesday afternoon, showing no delays at the airport as far as weather is concerned, that is. You're seeing out towards Midtown and downtown itself, beautiful conditions, a little bit of bubbling up cumulus clouds, and that's going to continue this afternoon. We've seen a lot more of that compared to what we saw this morning. This time lapse shows that sunrise was nice despite that little bit of cloud cover we had. And as we head throughout that afternoon heating, starting to bubble up those clouds. And we'll eventually see those bubble up even more with even more shower and thunderstorm activity possible this afternoon. But before that rain even gets here, we do have a heat advisory in place for nearly all of North Georgia, with the exception of the North Georgia mountains area. That's going to be because it's so hot out there. Again, the heat index values is going to be what's really getting us today. They could be rising even all the way up to 105 degrees at times. Right now, the actual air temperature, not considering the heat index values, showing 80s to 90s, 89 in Atlanta. We have 91 in Marietta, 91 in Canton. This is as of 2:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday. Dew point showing into the 70s. We get that humid and soupy of an air mass. Well, of course, it ends up feeling a lot hotter than what it actually is. Feels like 106 in Athens, feeling like 101 in Duluth, 100 in Gainesville, feeling like 98 in Atlanta. And that's the kind of heat that we're just going to kind of continue to deal with, at least for now. Notice that we did have a lot of hot conditions throughout the month of June. We only had 6 days that brought below average temperatures. The rest of the month was at average or above average, including bringing us the hottest conditions we've had so far this year when we hit 99 back on the 15th of June. For July, we started off the month just below average there at 83 degrees, but we're back to being above average, and that trend is going to continue at least for now. Look at the 11 Alive app. Don't forget that you can download this and keep updated on the radar information whenever you're on the go. You can have live looks at that radar. 89 degrees right now is what we have again for Wednesday afternoon. And you see the hour by hour showing that chance for shower and thunderstorm activity picking up as we head throughout the middle to latter part of the afternoon. Don't forget you can download this app on your iPhone. You can download it on your Android devices. You can also download the streaming app on Roku and Fire TV, so you can keep up with these updates right there at home and get 11 Alive updates on news and weather, all from your fingertips right there on your couch. So as far as the radar is concerned for the Wednesday afternoon, again, seeing a few showers and thunderstorms out there, that's going to continue to be the trend. Notice that it's not just us, but across the southeast. We continue to eye a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity. It's going to continue again all throughout the afternoon. Forecast track shows that. Getting to around 5:30, seeing some isolated showers and storms, mainly south of the Atlanta metro. But I want to show y'all what's a little bit further to the north, closer on to Chattanooga, getting up towards Gatlinburg, Knoxville even, into North Carolina as well. Seeing a little bit more shower and thunderstorm activity. That's going to be kind of dipping to the south as we head throughout today. We may see even some stronger storms as we head into the latter part of the afternoon from that. But as we head into tonight, things will calm down. And by 7:30 on Thursday morning, temperatures starting off in the 70s and a little bit of cloud cover out there. Moving into Thursday afternoon, another round of shower and thunderstorm activity. Temperatures into the 90s for highs. That's just the trend, guys. We're on this really hot pattern where we have a lot of isolated, scattered shower and thunderstorm activity each day. You notice Friday we started off dry. Well, by the afternoon, there you have it. More shower and thunderstorm activity. And something that we have to keep an eye out for, too, is the fact that some of these storms may end up bringing some strong to severe weather as well. Notice that we have a level 1 marginal risk for all of North Georgia pretty much for Wednesday afternoon. Again, for Wednesday afternoon to Wednesday evening. The main threat there is going to be damaging wind. It's also going to be a lot of heavy rain. Notice that the threats are still fairly low. Again, this is a level 1 risk. A marginal risk means that we just have a few isolated storms here and there that could be strong to severe. Also a very low risk for hail, but these aren't going to be really tornado producing storms. For Thursday, we up the threat a little bit, a level 2 risk. Some of those stronger storms especially could be up into Georgia's Rome, stretching across the North Georgia mountains and through Athens, Augusta. The Atlanta metro not included in that level 2 risk, but we are in a level 1, meaning that, again, a few isolated showers and storms could become strong to severe. And then again on Friday, marginal risk for severe weather. So I wanted to kind of break down, what do these categories even mean? We talk about them all the time, the marginal, the slight, the enhanced, the moderate. Very rarely, though, do we ever talk about the high risk. Whenever we have a marginal risk, this is exactly what it means from the National Weather Service. An isolated severe thunderstorm is possible. Limited in duration, under coverage, and or intensity. Maybe it's not as intense, but still within that severe realm. A slight risk means there's scattered severe storms possible. So, a little bit more coverage, a little bit more in the way of storms that could become severe. Short-lived and or not widespread, isolated, intense storms possible. And there's the key, not widespread. But once we get into enhanced risk, that's when we're starting to talk about more widespread severe weather, that level 3 risk. We don't have a level 3 risk over the next few days, but I just wanted y'all to see what this wording actually means. What do we mean when we say marginal risk? A level 1, a level 2, a level 3. I wanted y'all to get a little bit more of an idea and insight into that. So again, just marginal slight risk over North Georgia as we head throughout the next few days here. We'll, of course, continue to keep you updated on all those storms every day right here at 11 Alive. Also, something we're going to be dealing with these storms is a lot in the way of rain. But not everybody's going to see rain each day. Notice 30 to 40 to 50% pretty much all throughout the next 5 days, dipping down a little bit there from Monday down to about a 20% chance. And all that rain is going to amount to about 1 to 2 inches of rainfall across our region. Look at far north Georgia. That's going to be where we have some of those higher amounts. Rain totals could be up to about 2 inches, closer on towards Blairsville, getting up towards Blue Ridge. In the Atlanta metro, we're going to be talking closer on to about an inch of rain. But that's good. That should continue to help push back those drought conditions. The drought monitor, it updates every Thursday. And this Thursday, I think we're going to see a significant improvement with the moderate drought getting trimmed back, as well as the abnormally dry conditions. I think we're going to see a real good improvement thanks to all the heavy rain that we've had, because just over the past week and a half really, you notice on June 27th, we picked up 2.4 inches. That's the wettest day that we've had so far this year in Atlanta. On July 4th, we had a lot of rain there for the evening hours. We picked up 1.69 inches. That's the third wettest day of the year. So just this past week and a half, we've had a lot of rainfall that should again help to push back those drought conditions. By month, rain by month, showing us that we are now ahead for the year. We haven't hit our July total just yet, or July normal rather, but we're definitely on track to do that. So I don't think we're too concerned about that. But you see that a majority of this year we have had above average rainfall. That's why our normal year to date, we are ahead of it. Normal year to date is just over 26.5 inches, but we're at 29.25 inches of rainfall. Your 7-day outlook does show that we are going to have some hot conditions here throughout this next week, having temperatures rise into the 90s each day. 93 there on Wednesday, 94 on Thursday, Friday coming in at 93, 91 on Saturday, and you see the rain chances bumping up a little bit there. This is going to be a front that comes through. You can see the temperatures dropping down. Sunday, 40% chance for rain, 88. We're finally seeing a trim back of those rain chances, though, as we head into Monday and Tuesday. 20% chances in each day there. And you see the highs, mid to upper 80s. That's right where we should be for this time of year, even a slightly below average. So that'll be very much welcomed after all this big heat and humid air that we've been dealing with here more recently. So it's still going to be humid, don't get me wrong, but it's just not going to be as bad as what we've been dealing with. So I always like to look beyond the 7-day forecast, looking at that 8 to 14-day outlook. So beyond the 7-day forecast, moving into the middle of the month of July, it's looking like we're going to continue this trend of wetter conditions. Above average rainfall looking like it's going to be possible from day 8 through day 14. And then it's looking like around average temperatures. So that's good to see at least. Temperatures right around the upper 80s to lower 90s for highs. Very manageable for this time of year compared to what we've had in the past. You know, some years we've had upper 90s to triple digits around this time. So we'll take what we can get. Talking about the tropics now, switching gears, talking about what's going on out there in the Atlantic, and the answer is nothing. No tropical development is expected over the next 5 days. Of course, we'll continue to keep an eye on the tropics. We have had 3 named storms now: Alex, Bonnie, and Colin. They're going to name the next system, if we end up getting another one, Danielle. So we'll keep a close eye on that, but that's not going to happen over the next 5 days. Of course, there's still a lot of time in hurricane season, a lot of time for stuff to occur. You notice that the peak of the season doesn't even come until September 10th. So we still have a long way to go. You see the intensity kind of ramping up there, or rather than the number of storms tends to pick up for the latter part of August, early part of September. So June 1st is when we started. November 30th is when everything's over. Again, a lot of time left in hurricane season, and we'll keep you updated on all of it. To the weekend getaways. Maybe you're trying to get out of town this weekend. Maybe you weren't able to take off for the 4th, and you're trying to now use that vacation time to go ahead and head out of town this weekend. So looking like on Friday, we're going to be having some shower and thunderstorm activity, and that's going to kind of continue on really for everybody into Saturday and Sunday, except for down in Destin. If you're planning a trip down to the Emerald Coast, maybe you want to take off that extra day on Friday and into Saturday, where we're going to be dealing with some drier conditions, and temperatures, they actually don't seem too bad down there. Temperatures into the 80s for highs. And I will say, it's not going to be a washout each day. You see a lot of chances for shower and storms each day on the graphic here, but it's not going to be a washout each day. Isolated to scattered showers and storms in the afternoons pretty much for all of these locations, similar to what we're going to be dealing with here in North Georgia. And then going back up to the Georgia State Park forecast. Now this is for tomorrow. I always love hiking in Georgia. Beautiful places to hike and all sorts of different scenery. For Thursday, we're going to start off dry, and then you see a lot of the state going to be dealing with shower and thunderstorm activity in the afternoon. Remember to have a way to get updates on the radar whenever you're on the go. Download that 11 Alive app. It has live updates on the radar wherever you're at, and then also you can receive weather alerts wherever you may be. So great if you're going to be headed up to Amicalola Falls, maybe Cloudland Canyon, Tallulah Gorge, and then down towards Skidaway Island. Maybe you're headed closer on down to the coast. Want to go spend some time out there by the Atlantic. Great to have that information, especially if you plan on being out on the water at all. So stay safe if you're going to be out there doing any hiking or maybe taking any trips out on the waterways. Should be a hot day, so it should be a good day to be spending some time out there on the water. Now, don't forget, we're going to be dealing with off and on showers and storms here each afternoon over the next few days. You see that radar is showing that some thunderstorm activity for right now, mainly down south of Atlanta and down towards Macon. A lot of lightning in those storms down towards Macon. Lightning has been an issue these last few days here in North Georgia, so please make sure that you are being safe if you're going to be out there. When thunder roars, go indoors. Even if you don't see the thunderstorm, if you can hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. Even if it's not a severe storm, take it seriously. Like a strike or two, it only takes one lightning strike to create a serious situation for yourself. So thunder roars, go indoors, be in a safe area, and not just under a canopy. Make sure that you're in an enclosed space, in a home. That way you can make sure that you're not going to possibly be injured by any lightning. So, bunching back up to the 7-day forecast. Again, everybody, a lot of chances for showers and thunderstorms the next few days. I hope everybody can stay safe out there. We'll continue, of course, always to keep you updated right here at 11 Alive, and we'll continue to do these updates every Wednesday so you can stay informed on the forecast.